Well, you've likely heard the sales pitch. Get off the grid, get paid to go solar. Some solar power customers in Georgia say they love going green, but Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis says others are seeing red.
Not only is it an overcast, blustery day, but we're here in rural Georgia. Not exactly the combination you might think that would be conducive to green energy. But when it comes to solar power, you only get one chance to make a first impression.
And it's just been chaos.
When A.J. Hayes isn't rounding up loose cows,
the great pleasures of being on a farm.
The retired 911 dispatcher looks around her TALLAPOOSA home and wonders why she ever decided to go solar.
I'm just waiting, as usual.
Last year, after her husband had passed away, Hayes decided to focus her energy on solar. She agreed to pay SunPro Solar $58,000 to put solar panels on the roof, with the promise of reducing her Carroll County EMC bill by an estimated $1,547 the first year, or about $130 a month. She'd get back some of the original investment from tax credits and by selling power to Carroll EMC.
And then I look down and there's water all the way down the wall.
But AJ says the contractor left holes in her roof, allowing rain to damage her walls. And she said when the company tried to connect the system,
You hear this pop, this real loud, almost like a little M80 firecracker going off inside the house.
She says a power surge destroyed her refrigerator, air conditioner, and other appliances.
Are they going to fix this?
They
Or are
keep
you
telling
supposed
me.
to?
No, they're supposed to come out and fix it, but they won't fix anything.
And instead of going down, her bills went up. Here's December and January before she went solar. These are the same months after. So how did AJ find this company?
Well, this is going to be really good, help me a lot, save a lot of money.
Her neighbor, Danny.
I had people lined up for it, for family members and some friends.
With SunPro offering $1,000 cash for every referral, Danny Griffin figured he could make up a lot of the $69,000 his system costs. Plus, there were those tax credits. But then he started getting his electric bills.
And when he told me he was going to cut it to $110 to $120 a month, I thought, well, heck, this is good. But it ain't been that way. It's been $200-something still.
We're extremely frustrated with those types of sales practices and just people not being properly educated.
Montana Bush is a solar energy installer and also president of the nonprofit Georgia Solar Energy Association, founded in 2002. He wouldn't talk specifically about SunPro, but said his group encourages homeowners to get multiple estimates. And he offers a list of questions in case a sales rep paints too rosy a picture.
It sounds really nice, but the customers aren't doing the research that they should do to get comparable quotes and realize that they're way overpaying these companies.
Last year, ADT bought SunPro Solar, which markets itself as one of the biggest residential solar power contractors in the country. The company would not respond to our questions about the two TALLAPOOSA customers, but afterward, each received texts from SunPro promising to come out and fix their problems. But there's a larger loss here. Two potential solar power advocates in rural Georgia who right now say they can't honestly encourage their friends and family.
I knew without a doubt if this worked out great, they would have signed. So at this point, nobody is signing.
You're not recommending it to anybody yet?
No. I mean, I recommend solar overall, but make sure you read the fine lines and everything because they're not telling you everything.
And it's never good to learn an expensive lesson after you sign on that dotted line. In TALLAPOOSA, Randy Travis, Fox 5 News.